No, I think Auntie B, you said mine already. Mine, I'm just always flabbergasted about people that marry people, they marry each other and then they don't know, they start hiding money. They say, "Oh, my money is my money." All this kind of, as forward thinking as much of a modern woman that I am, I still feel like in a marriage, you have signed up to do life with this person. So everything that you have is theirs. Everything they have is yours, and that's just how I see it. So my thing is, you already know the type of person you're entering that union with, right? You've seen the person, you've dated the person, and you would have already made an assumption of the type of person and the type of life you want to have with with that individual. So before you've even said yes, I accept engagement, you've been dating. You've been seeing their behaviors, you've been seeing the mannerisms, you've been seeing red flags. I always say people see red flags and they think it's an invitation to a fairground, which it baffles me. If somebody's poor with money, you would have seen that when you guys were dating. You need to bring it up. If somebody has got, like, their family doesn't like you, you would have seen that when you were dating. Why are you moving forward? If somebody is like an abuser or something, you would have seen this all before when you were dating. Why have you waited and then you get married and you start complaining? These type of things never make sense to me. So my thing is, date somebody who you've done your CRB, you've vetted the person, right? People need to start having conversations instead of just living in cuckoo land and on cloud nine, listening to sweet nothings and all these fantasies that people are selling like Mills and Boone stories. You need to sit down and talk to each other. Okay, babe, when we get married, where do you want us to live? Am I moving? If you have your own property, like someone like me, I have my own place, my husband will have his own place. Where are we going to live? Are we going to sell our property? Are we going to rent it out? Are we going to buy a house together? Okay, who's going to be paying most of the bills in the house? Why are people not having these conversations before they get married? Why are we always so afraid to have conversations that are important to our relationship? And it's like an uncomfortable taboo. You don't want to talk about money. You don't want to talk about where you're going to live until you get married.
Until
It doesn't
money
make sense
starts
to
to be
me.
an issue. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me. These are important conversations that you need to be having whilst you're dating, because that will already filter the type of person that whether you're gonna move forward or not with this person.
Mhm.
Yeah, because if somebody's poor with money, I feel like that one is the only one where I can make an exception. Because I feel like sometimes, depending on the situation, somebody can be poor at managing money. When I was younger, I was not good at managing money. I will get my paycheck, I will spend every last dime, right? But as I started getting more responsibilities, I learned, and obviously financial literacy, things that you're reading, watching friends, understanding how money works, how to grow your money and invest in. Those are things that I think, skills that you pick up over time. That one I can give an exception to. I don't feel like that should be a deal breaker. But if you enter a marriage and your husband, let's say he starts having a gambling problem, he's spending all the like all the money in the house on maybe booze and things like that. That's an issue that can be tackled, right? Then you would have to step in and take over. But if you've seen these things before and you enter the marriage, then it's like, sis, what were you doing?
Yeah. Let me make
What
you
were you
laugh.
doing?
Nikki said dads are learning to take care of kids now, of course. Nikki, Nikki,
Sorry?
I give it to you this evening. You cracked me up. Nikki once said dads, like fathers, are learning to take care of their of kids now, because they want to be invited for Mugo too. Because they see that once grandmama leave to go and do Amigo, within 2 months, grandma will establish and start posting on Facebook.
Oh my god.
Grandmama will upgrade and become Americana.
Life is sweet for them, huh? They're enjoying. Why not?
Grandma will be sending pictures to her and say, they don't take light in America. There's internet everywhere we go. In
I mean,
America.
but I've seen couples going together, like the mum and the dad. I've seen maybe the husband and the wife travel together sometimes. Is that not normal
No, no, no,
or
it's not.
hardly? Oh,
That's the
okay.
question. Yeah, yeah. It's always the
Oh,
mother that goes because so the Amoga one is to look after the child, right? It's meant to look after the baby. But I think some women have capitalized on it to escape.
yeah, I think so. If you're overstaying your welcome or your 6 months or however long it's meant to be, then clearly you don't want to go back to your husband, and that's there's a problem there. But it shouldn't
So
it shouldn't be it shouldn't be like that. But yeah, I feel like people should start having those uncomfortable conversations that they think are uncomfortable. They're very detrimental to how successful your marriage, how your relationship will be. So let's start asking these questions before we even enter I do and living with the person. I think I was listening to Brother Ben's show, and he had a dilemma about a couple that were getting married, or they'd already gotten married and they were just now on maybe a few weeks to where they're meant to go after they get married. They were now at loggerheads about who's moving to which state. the other person is coming. And I was just like, you've been
Yeah.
dating for 2 years
Yeah.
and it's on the day that you're married, or you're already 1 week to your wedding and you're now having the conversation about where we're going to live. Come on, people, what are we doing?
Yeah, people don't like having those conversations. They don't when they should.
So
They have it,
that's
but
that's that's mine.
they have to they force themselves to worry about it later. They have to have those conversations when they should have them. They don't. Then later, mhm, it comes up. It does come up.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you, CC. I appreciate you, love.
Oh,
Speak
one more
soon.
thing. Sorry, Auntie B. One more thing. Mine is just I think I read this somewhere. Somebody mentioned, or I saw this on a couple's channel. They were saying that when you are married, it's not good for you. It's good for you as the wife to manage. I think it was Pastor K and Pastor Kingsley, right? And the wife, they were talking about this. A rule that they had when they got married was each one of them would only manage their own family's financial issues. So, for example, I wouldn't expect my husband to take on like my brother and my sister's schooling and all that type of thing, because that's another thing that causes problem in marriages. So I think that was a really good one. So they said if you have it within your capacity, anything that pertains to your family, like your wider family and their financial stability, maybe putting your brother and sister through school, that should be something that you as the wife should shoulder. Your husband shoulders his own family finances. I think that was what they decided, which I think is a really good idea. Treat your parents. That one is a good one, but the other one was about the finances. It's not like saying, oh, my husband should be paying for start looking after all your siblings, putting them through school, and then on top of that he's putting his own side of his family through school. If it's your family, deal with your own family's issue. So if there's something that is like a financial burden or somebody needs something, I feel like as the wife, if your husband is covering, like most African men, and they will be covering all the expenses, what are you doing with your money? You should be looking after your own family and not coming to your husband to say, oh, my sister is, has this problem. Oh, can you give me money to go and supplement my family? I think that was like another cause of problems in people's marriages, which they said just keep that completely separate. Do what you can do for your family. I do what I can do for my family. And that's that.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's my contribution. Have a good evening.
All right, darling. Thank you very much for calling. Bye. Okay, so yeah, in-laws. The issue of in-laws is endless. You know how many marriages in-laws don't break? In-laws is again, it goes down to the deprivation. Ngozi, are you in the show twice? I can see Ngozi, or is this a different Ngozi? Let me read it before I go to the first Ngozi. Peace, UUP said, I've heard two cases here in Canada where the mother left the Omugo packing with a white man. Are you sure we're not going to revisit this issue of Omugo? What?
Case.
Brother Ben, it's in Bankan. Mama
Auntie,
has made friendship with Oyibo and packed in with Oyibo to be doing love in Tokyo, in Canada, when the husband is alive and
uh,
driving in Nigeria. Baba
uh,
don't collect all the things where they do. All this why
we have cases like that here in America. He plenty you.
it's a lie. Omugo.
He plenty. Mama go come before you know. Mama don't get work. You don't even look after the baby. They come to look at again. He plenty.
We need to revisit the issue of Omugo. Okay, Ngozi, can you hear me? I have Ngozi twice. I'm not sure.
Hi, NTB, can you hear me?
Hi, Ngozi, is that you?
Yes, I think I joined accidentally twice. I kept freezing when I was trying to do it through YouTube, so I had to open up a new tab.
Good. You're welcome, darling. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm all right. I miss you guys. I miss
I
Houston. I
know,
want
I
to come
know.
back. You
It
guys
was
have to.
it was
You know we're still wearing winter. We're still wearing jackets.
oh my
Can you believe
gosh.
it?
Right now the sun is out. That was a fun weekend for sure. I'm happy you had fun.
I did. Thank you.
All
Welcome.
right. Thank you. So, Cece hit on a point, which I think, and it's interesting because I know she mentions that she's from Uganda, and I have a lot of East African friends. And the big thing I noticed the difference, culturally is the boundaries part, which she mentioned. Nigerians are not really good with boundaries. So I think that that's what makes a lot of things that shouldn't be so difficult or shouldn't be so complicated a bigger issue. But looking at the comments and the way a lot of the women responded, I think, of course, when we speak it out loud, some of the things may sound like it shouldn't be that way, but we also have to put in context, right? A lot of these women saying things like, oh, for example, one person had a comment, build your own house, don't let the man know, or
Yeah. Hide your money.
think exact hide your money. They're speaking from
Start your business.
start your business, or don't ever let a man know your capacity. They're speaking from a place because they're in a society where women don't have there's they don't have the same opportunities that women in the West have. So when things go wrong, a lot of women don't have they're not in a position where they can just leave as easily. They're not entitled to as much. They don't have these same privileges that we have in the Western world. So we have to keep that into context and why they're saying the things they're saying. And even though it may sound a little, oh my gosh, you shouldn't enter marriage and be thinking that way, there's a reason why they still have that mindset. It doesn't mean that it's right, but when I think of it in that context, to me, it does make sense. I could speak to the capacity part in particularly. The reason why I understand when women make this comment is that it's not to say that you're going to lie about what you're making. In the Western world, I don't know if you can really, if you're filing taxes with someone, you're living with someone, I don't know if you can really hide your income. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's, you know what I mean? Like you can't
Because
really do
no, they
that.
live in Nigeria. There's no filing of
Yeah,
taxes in Nigeria.
exactly. So like I
Yeah.
understand what they're saying to an extent because there are some people, men especially, that when they feel as if, you can do something or you're doing something, it can make them a bit relaxed. So it's
Yeah.
not to say that, oh, you're making 500,000, you go and say you're making 50,000. No, it's not to say, but I do understand the logic behind it as a woman, that you don't want to create an environment where a man becomes too comfortable and
Yeah.
starts
I agree
thinking
with that.
that you can, you know what I
Absolutely.
mean? Like you're doing it, so you can just continue doing it, even though
Yeah.
you may be struggling to do it, even though you may be doing it not willingly. You know what I mean? So I do understand the logic behind not really being as transparent financially in that part of the world. But to go to the comments, a lot of people, and you also made this disclaimer that, I'm not married, but people are saying if you're entering with marriage with somebody, you shouldn't really have this mindset. You shouldn't
Yeah.
really be so afraid and thinking about money or what this person can do to you. And of course, when you say it out loud, it makes a lot of sense. But I think the issue that we have, people who are not on that side yet, is that the longer you're staying single, the more things you're hearing and the more things you're seeing and the more situations you're hearing that didn't work out. So I think that a lot of people, men and women, are just trying to protect themselves. I'll just
Yeah.
be honest. It may sound a little like crazy. It's easy, people will say, you shouldn't think that way, but you can't help it when you've seen
But
so many
but
things
but
go
there needs to
wrong.
be a level of when you are joining your life with someone, Unga. I don't know. Has anybody ever called you that before?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a
Okay.
popular nickname. Yeah.
Yeah. In Nigeria, anybody Unga
Mhm.
says Unga. You'll be hearing Unga Unga. Yeah. Um, when you're joining your life with someone else, it's scary. I know.
Mhm.
And it comes with a level of vulnerability.
Yes, that's the word, vulnerability. Nobody wants to
Yeah.
be vulnerable on TV.
Yeah.
Men and women, nobody wants
Yeah.
it anymore.
Nobody want because vulnerability sometimes makes you scared. You're worried. Oh my God, what's gonna happen if this doesn't work? What's gonna happen if but you have to be vulnerable to say, you know what? Damn it, this is the one for me. I've done my work, we've dated, our values align, we have this and this in common, we have these values, we look at life from this, lens, and I'm gonna you it's a leap of faith. Marriage is a leap of faith. There is no calculation that you can do that you are so calculated and you say, I'm an economics, I'm gonna do this, I'll calculate it. And no, it will still fail.
Right.
It's just gonna be something that you do, haven't done your homework, and then you say, with faith and God on my side, it's well. And then you keep working. Both of you need to be both of you keep working to make sure that it is still well. Because if you calculate it and you say, oh, this, that, nah, there are no guarantees, there's no certainty in life.
Right.
Yeah. So without that vulnerability, it's just a contract. We'll come to the office. It's just someone said to me once and said, Auntie B, this guy said to me, if at this age we're still single, let's just get married.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's
Even
common.
though
Mm-hmm.
we are not even dating or anything, let's just get married. I'm like, okay, how is that going to look like? Are you going to go into a lawyer's office and sign? You have terms and conditions. Okay, I'm a woman. I will cook, clean, give you kerewa. And the man will say, okay, I'll pay the mortgage, give you kerewa, father your children. What was it? It's going to be so mechanical. It wouldn't work because we are talking about human emotions. Emotions are involved. And there got to be a level of trust and vulnerability.
Absolutely.
That's it. It's a
Agree.
leap of faith. Once you've done your homework, take the leap of faith with God on your side. And if both people are committed and they're willing to do the work, yeah, it will
No,
work.
No, I think that you said it perfectly, and I think that's the problem. I said, especially getting older, people are very jaded, people are
Yeah,
very walled,
yeah,
people have had
yeah,
so many bad experiences in dating, marriages. You know what I mean? Like that's the another that's another level that at this age, dating it just becomes more challenging because people are afraid of being vulnerable. That's what it comes down to. No,
yeah,
men and women, nobody wants to take those risks. Everyone's afraid of what they can lose or what that person may do
yeah.
or
That's why
what that
most of the
person may
gay brothers
take
are not
from
getting
them.
married. We're having a conversation the other day about, brothers don't want to get married. Why do you think they don't want to get married? They're worried. They
Yeah.
don't want to lose
Oh.
their house. They don't want to lose they don't want to pay child support.
They don't want the woman
Because
to
I
leave
think,
them and
my man
take
is
half of
going to sleep with
everything.
her now, and she goes crazy and leaves me, and then I have to pay child. So you see, like you said, everybody's calculating, what do I have to lose? What do I have
Yep.
to gain? Am I better off? So yeah, we just have to have faith and trust God in this thing. Otherwise, people will not get married. Somebody said a time will come when people will stop getting married. But I don't believe it.
Despite how
No,
despite how the rates and everything, people still are getting married. It's
they
crazy.
will get married. I tell you something. When you get older, you will understand. Young people can still be doing gra gra because you guys have the energy to be jumping up and down. There comes an age when the only thing that matters is just having that companionship.
Right.
I in my work, I meet old people all the time, and you have no idea what I learn. I saw this man, and the wife was she had some issues. She was admitted. She's in rehab, and I was speaking to him. I was like, "No, he's lonely. Our children are grown. They've left home. I just want my wife back."
Yeah.
And then when I go into that room, and I saw, when I keep telling you guys to start looking for, I don't want to seem as if I'm the person that is promoting this, interracial relationship, but I strongly advise, if you are seeking, please look outside the box. Look outside.
Wait, that's
Please. This man, I'm telling you, Ngozi, these people are in their 90s. When he entered that room, the way his eyes lit up, you could see the wife on the bed. This woman is sick. She's got so many issues, paralyzed. She can't even move. He was in a wheelchair. He grabbed her hands, cuddled her. Oh, I want you home. I want you home. Even though they are talking about taking her to a care home, I'm like, no, you can't keep this two. They've never been apart. They've been married 70 years.
wow.
At that age, are you going to be thinking about money?
Right.
Are you going to be thinking about anything? All you think about now is somebody to share your life with, somebody that you've lived life with. That So it gets to a stage in life where, these are the things that are important. Companionship.
Right. And it's even the point you're making about
Just even having somebody to watch telly with is important.
right.
Do
Because
you know
even
what
the
isolation is?
it,
People cry because of isolation more than anything in this part of the
right,
world.
loneliness, and you're even making the point about the mindset. Because I to notice the point. I know a lot of times as Africans and Nigerians, people are so quick to talk badly about like, oh, you Igbo marriage or oh that they divorce a lot and things like that. But at the same time that they divorce a lot, they also marry a lot too. So it's not
Yeah.
like they can be divorced 4 times and it doesn't stop them from pursuing marriage again. I remember.
I actually like that, because if I'm being honest with you, I prefer that. I prefer the way you people do it, because when they do marry the right person, oh my God, it's a
You
beauty to
see it
behold.
if you see it and it just it shows. And even I remember hearing
Our
it
own is suffering and smiling. We'll suffer a lot when we
and just
should leave.
managing it, right? Just
Yeah,
managing it for as long as you can
they
until
keep
it falls
trying until
apart.
they hit the jackpot with
Right.
someone.
But that goes to their mindset. Like even I remember hearing a guy saying that if marriage doesn't work, he doesn't look at it like a waste of time. He almost looks at it like buying a new car. Like when it's done, when he's gotten what he got out of it, he enjoyed it. So he doesn't look at it negative, like, oh, because it ended in divorce, it's
Exactly,
a bad
and they are
thing.
still
But a lot of
friends.
us,
You will see people
right.
divorced and they are still friends.
But a lot of us feel like if it's divorced, then like it didn't that means like it was a negative thing or that, I'm not doing this again. But it's
Did
not
you
always the
see
case.
one of the P Square? I never know their names. I think it's Peter and Paul, the one that got divorced,
Uh-huh.
and he's having this relationship with his ex-wife, who lives in the US now with the children. And a lot of people don't believe it. On social media, you should see trolls. Oh, don't just get back together already. He's in a relationship now. But because we are not so used to seeing divorced people co-parenting
Right. Not
and
hate,
not
not
being
disliking
toxic
each
and
other. Right.
cussing each other out every day,
Mhm.
it's strange. So you mean you are friends, you talk, You can co-parent your
They
children.
have children together. They have to
So why
talk.
are you not married? So to the
Yeah.
average person who is a Nigerian or from African background, they're thinking, if you can even raise children and you are even civil, why are you not married?
It's
But
not
they're
always
not
that
married because they don't
simple.
love each other anymore. They don't want to be
Right.
together.
Right. It wasn't working. That's why they're not married. But doesn't mean that they still can't be cordial and co-parent together.
Yeah, we're not used to saying that, but I think that's actually very healthy. The children are better off because they can see both parents being healthy in their respective life. They are still in their lives instead of you. Oh my God. Let's. Thank you, my darling.
No, thank you. Yeah, this
Thanks
is
for
this is
calling.
an
Don't
important
worry,
topic.
don't give up. Yeah, marriage will always happen, and at a point, is having that special person in your life. That's all that matters. All the money in the world will matter. All these things that we think are important will matter. It's just that person.
Yeah, so all right.
Thank you,
Thanks, Auntie
darling.
B. Have a
Have a
great
good
day.
evening, love.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, bye bye. Brother Beno in the building. That's Ngozi from. She's my baby girl from Houston, Texas. Oh, you know that tall girl you saw, Beno.
Yeah.
That's Ngozi.
That fine woman.
That fine, tall, 6 foot
Ah,
plus. That's Ngozi.
wow.
Yeah,
She's so
she's the one I
beautiful. If
just called.
any brother is watching now and
She's
you're looking for one,
gorgeous.
wow,
Wow.
how would I find
Beautiful
Chico?
girl.
Yeah. I find Chico.
You see her, you forget you lost when you see her in that day now. You did look and say, say
all,
her
of,
to
all,
be.
of, all of them even they push me
They
off the
confuse you. Brother Ben still fine women, he was
fine.
confused.
They are very fit, beautiful, well packaged. I'm like,
Then
oh
they
my,
work out. All these girls, they
no,
go gym, they work out.
I'm telling you, RTB, in my brain, I'm like, no wonder men are corrupt in Houston.
Mara said, Brother Ben, stop calling women fine. Close your eyes.
I can't close my eyes. Oh, no.
Your eyes are for sin. I agree with you. Open your eyes, Daddy. Why should he close his eyes? Marius. Leave Brother Ben alone.
Don't mind Marriott, RTB.
Welcome.
Wow.
Thanks
See,
for
RTB,
waiting. Yeah, with a round up now. So, with
wow.
all this plenty discussion, what do you have to say, my brother?
Auntie B, I think all the callers have really did a good job. They've done justice to the topic, and you did an amazing job, Auntie B. God bless you. In fact, they do more of this kind of topics so that we can learn. A lot of people can learn. This is very eye-opening because, and I love the fact that women are the one who were on that post and they are just typing away their mind and what they think about marriage. You know, I thank God say no man go there, go leave one kind comment. They will just roast the man one time. But after all said and done, I just have like 2 points I want to talk about just to run. The first one is that issue of building house behind your husband. That one, it's a big deal. And I would just advise couples that you have to be very, very careful with that one, especially women and men too. And I think it happens a lot when there is lack of transparency between the couple. Just like one of my sister put in the comment, why would you marry somebody you can't trust? Because building house behind your husband or husband building house and concealing it from the wife, it all boils down to trust. It means you both have an hidden agenda. So please don't do it. This is what I advise when anybody want to do that in terms of, okay, let me build house, make it no, let me put some money away or something. Tell your husband, as a woman, I say this all the time, telling your partner what you want to do or what you are about to do before you start doing it will not stop you from doing it. Rather, it will actually let you understand where your partner stands with you. In my own case, I've always said this, my wife can't stop me from doing what I want to do. And there is no way I would do anything without telling her first. In fact, what I want to do next year, I will even tell her now. And the reason I'm telling her is because I want to get her point of view, what she thinks about it, you know? And if she has a very good concrete reason why I shouldn't do it, I simply back away. But if the reason she's giving for me not doing it is selfish, then I'll be like, Auntie, I don't think this advice, the work, is not really fitting to what I want. But you feel me? Now, that saves couples a lot of trouble when you talk about what you intend to do, no matter how difficult you think your partner may be, because once you tell them, the reaction is going to be different from if they get to find out. I don't know if you get my point, Auntie B.
Yeah, absolutely.
As a man, for instance, if you go ahead and you start building house maybe in Nigeria or somewhere and you are hiding it from your wife,
I don't understand. Why are you even married in the first place?
And I
Why?
wonder, Auntie B.
What are you doing together if you can do something like that? Why? I don't understand.
Me too, Auntie. I don't get time. I don't get it. I don't know why people do that. So talk about it. This is my plan. This is what I want to do. Now, if she's giving negative vibe about it, no constructive criticism of why you shouldn't embark on it, then you know you have an issue to address. And still, that won't stop you from doing what you want to do. So that's why I'm just going to move on to my next point, which is transparency. And I'll say it like this. If you are not ready to be transparent, don't marry. There is no two way about it. Before you agree, say, oh, we are going down the aisle, I like him, the goal are good, the babe sweet. Forget it. If you're not ready to be transparent, don't even go into marriage, because you people will divorce last. That's how it goes. And on this transparency thing, I would like to tell men that men are the one who should take the lead when it comes to transparency. Tell your wife how much.
That's what it means to be a leader. That's what it means to be the head of the family. That's what it means to be, you say you are, what is the word again? Ọkọ ni kíni? Kí lọkọ ń jẹ́?
Ọkọ lólórí
aya. Yeah, that's what it means in literary terms, everyday terms.
Yeah, honestly, men should take the lead. That's why I like to watch Man of Prestige analyze some of this issue all the time. And I like listening to my Obodo sisters because experience plenty. Look, if you are not going to be transparent, anyhow you go about it, you and your wife una go find yourself for potopoto. To be honest, una go land for potopoto ni. Tell your wife how much you are making. Let me tell you something. As a man, your wife cannot be the one to say, okay, because you are making 100,000, I think you should bring 90,000 with. She can't tell you that. No, don't be scared. Don't say, if I tell her, that means I'm not the man. Bro, if you are hiding it from her, you are already creating a problem that she's going to hit you back with later on. So tell her, this is what I'm making, and then the wife should do the same too, especially for those of us living abroad. Both husband and wife, if you are not transparent with your income, they walk on eggshell. Your marriage will explode one day. I know it's not our thing in Africa, but life has evolved. Things have changed. We have to do better nowadays. Everybody wants good home. I want good family. When we see people who have been in the marriage for longest, we say, I want this type of marriage. But do you take your time to look into what they are doing that makes the marriage works?
Absolutely.
So transparency is key. Is key. I advised a brother about 2 weeks ago when he was talking about he want to get married, and then I asked him, bro, are you ready to tell your wife how much you are making after the wedding? Are you ready to spend everything you earn on your family without savings for at least 6 months? Are you ready to be patient with your wife? Because you think you know this woman now, you don't know her until both of you start living together. Are you going to be that patient? Will you be so patient that whatever things that comes up between you for the next 2 to 5 years, you are going to contain, you are going to explain, you are going to calm down. When she blew up, you are going to blow cold. Can you do that? And he was like, okay. See, bro, Ben, why not look like? I said, guy, don't look it like that. You've always told me, oh, I like how you've been married for long, and I'm telling you what I'm doing that works for me now. Sometimes you have to sacrifice and do all these things. Give your woman 5 years. By the time your woman fully understand that you are all about the marriage, you are all about the betterment of you and your family. By the time the woman begins support you, yourself, you go check. Maybe one of your family members do juju that make her to start supporting you. It takes a while before women come around. So I'm just going to speak on the part of men, okay? So please, if you don't have...
By example.
If you don't be transparent, don't do it.
That's what it means to be the head of the family. When you say, I'm the head now, I'm the head. This is what it means to be the head. You need to lead by example, brothers.
Exactly.
And stop listening to family. Some family don't always give you the right advice. Blessing said, before a man can start building houses secretly, there's a family somewhere telling him to hide it.
Honestly, why would you
have to be careful? I always ask this question, Braben. Do you want the kind of marriage your parents had, or you want something better? iPhone 10 is not the same thing as iPhone 15.
Lie.
You want an improved one, or you want the same one? In this day and age. So be careful. I'm not saying don't listen, but listen and use your own wisdom to decipher what you want to do. If your parent is telling you, hide this from your husband, hide this from your wife, don't tell your husband, don't tell your wife. Most women, if you are open with them, not saying all of them, but if you are open, you tell them, they will even help you. PK is always talking about how the wife was the one that took over the finances of the family because she's a best manager of money.
And to be any man that marries a woman that know how to manage money, the man don't hit gold mine. He don't hit gold mine. I'm saying this from personal experience. I'm not good with money. I'm only Faji. I grew up in Lagos. I like Faji. I like move enter one place, make everywhere the bubble, blow money. Then when you come back, money don't finish. Until I got married, before I understand that when alarm blow, now only you and your family go remain. And when you have a woman who know how to manage money, don't take her advice as if she's trying to tell me how to spend my money. No. When it comes to family, there are two ways people think. A homely woman will think about the future, the children, everybody, and even you yourself as a man. So how you spend your money becomes her concern. You need to understand, you know? And lastly, I'll say something about that building of houses again, and this goes for the men. If you found out one day, especially if you are in abroad, you found out one day that your wife is building house, maybe in Nigeria or anywhere else, bro, that moment that you found out, you're gonna believe it. You go vex. You will be so mad that how can I be sleeping with you, eating your food, be here with you, and you can do a project as this big without telling me. Good, you are right, you are human, but find time to ask her why did she do it. It's very key.
Anybody that does that, as far as I'm concerned, if you're a man and your wife does that, she can buy you.
Exactly, that's the feeling, Auntie B.
She can buy you. I don't care. And if you are a woman and your husband does that, for me, hey, I don't think there's any marriage there. You're wasting your time.
Exactly.
Because the same house that they built in Africa, they didn't tell you. Before you know, wife number 2 will be there. They'll be going to Nigeria. There's no marriage when people are doing big project like that without telling their spouse. What are you doing together? That's why I was telling Ngozi that I prefer Oyibo one. You know what? You can make everybody the waka so that we'll go find another person. Maybe one day you go hit jackpots. Because there's no point. No.
If you go carry Cora, will be the husband now.
No, Cora will be the one that wants an exception to the rule. You know what you both say, an exception. That one, an exception to the rule. The Cora says she no help matter. She said get for body. That's the truth. She's not innocent. Both of them get for their body. You know how they say with the attractivity will be. Now so be her own case. So yeah.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
And Auntie B, I have to beg you to do another show like this. And the reason I want to beg you is that brother Samolu left something in the comment that before now, I never saw it that way. And now when he dropped it, it started making sense. When he was talking about 50-50, and I think Brola took him on that. And then later he went further and said 50-50 is different from 50% over 50%. And I think you can help us do a show on that so that we can break it down. Because to me, I see the sense in what he's saying.
I didn't quite follow what Samolu was saying. I don't understand. What was he saying? I didn't follow all the comments. I saw you talking 50-50 and he was talking about percentage. So I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about it later.
Please, Auntie B, find time to play this video again and read the comment. He make a very valid sense there because what he mentioned in terms of 50% over 50%, I've seen that destroy a lot of marriages here in America. And the example he gave is on point. If, for instance, a husband makes 100,000 and the wife is making 50,000, if they are doing 50% over 50%, that means the husband is dropping $50,000, while the wife is dropping $25,000 towards the house. So it can't make sense.
Who is encouraging 50-50 before?
Yeah,
I don't know. Is somebody saying that people should do 50? I have always discouraged 50-50. So I don't even see where that comes into. We are not Oyibo people. What was all this 50-50 business story alone? I don't agree to it. I don't know.
Auntie B, me, I think I buy into this 50% over 50%, and I will explain, man. Men are frustrated when they want to do the good husband, the head of the family thing, and then they walk around the clock, especially those one who don't have all these higher degrees to be in the 6-figure bracket. Now, a man who makes $50,000 a year and he has to spend the entire $50,000 on his family here abroad, and wife is making like maybe $40,000 a year. And because wife is also saying, we are not doing no 50-50. You are the husband, you should provide. Now this man is spending everything, and the wife gets to spend just a very small amount of money and have so much in account. And to be, that can piss a man off. So 50-50 is different from 50% over 50%. And to me, if a family now want to embrace, okay, 50% of your income, 50% of my income, we both put it in a joint account towards our home, I think that will benefit both the woman and the family at the long run, because it means you're going to have more money coming from the man than you. Now, I get it in a situation whereby the woman is the higher hand around. It could be an issue because some men will just become Mugu Park and took advantage of that. That's why I'm saying maybe you should please help us do a show about that and let us iron it out. But other than that, Auntie B, you do this one, this show, this one. Now, Coco, I really enjoyed it, and I even Ini they gave us too much wahala for the comment too, but I pardon everything that is said today, and I believe that we have learned. Okay, that's just what I'm gonna say.
Thank you, Brother Ben. So the examples, whether it's 50-50 or 50% over 40%, these are all, like Ola will always say, there are issues that we are not discussing. It's not always about the money. It's about the things that we don't talk about in the background. Yeah. It's not always about the money. Whether it's 50%, it's 50%. Why would you even get into marriage and you start talking about percentage? Why? If it's a healthy marriage where you feel a woman feels loved, she feels respected, feel protected, and the man is faithful, is honest, is open. Why? I don't understand. These are all indices of a troubled marriage. A marriage where there is zero. What we're talking about, 50% or 50-50. I don't understand, Brother Ben. I don't understand.
Look, like I say, Auntie B, I beg, I know say you are busy, but please find time to rewatch this show and just pay attention to the comment. I think maybe Samolu should send that in to you, Auntie B. Then you will see sense in what he's saying. I've seen men suffered in this country, Auntie B. We know say Nigerian men, we get our own problem, our ego, now wahala. We are not.
They suffer because they go bring women when they work now. They send all the money go their family for Nigeria, and they know they contribute as much.
Yeah, some women know they contribute like that to Auntie B. Make I not lie to you. But that's not a big deal. Honestly, look.
When I see the one where they contribution, now they don't leave them talk, say that to their assertive. Say this one, now they look for the one that go control.
But Auntie B, we don't they improve now. My brotherhood, we are now learning. We'll be listening to, because some of us don't they go therapy. We are listening now, Auntie B. We have to revisit.
Now they look for the one that go control. Someone that control the 40,000 or what did they bring come down?
Auntie B, we are not controlling. No, on behalf of my gender, we are not controlling. We take up back now. Make una they release money, please. Enjoy. We get papa, we get mama. It's not easy. Auntie B, I tell you, Auntie B, my gender, they young and tough. Women are making cool money. I know many sisters that do work from home these days. They are making cool money. But once because the husband miss it, the husband did not key into
Robin, it all goes to foundation. What you are saying, I understand. We will talk about it because another brother has said we should talk about it. Oh, yeah, me. I understand.
Thank you.
Because hey, I don't even want to go there. It's not right. I'm not saying it's right, but the problem is the foundation, how you started. Some of you start by flexing. You want to show her, I can take care of you. I can take care of you. Money. Then you now go and choose and marry somebody that she's the only. How did you describe it earlier on?
Benima.
She now has all these plenty people. You marry a big man. How can I be giving my money to a big man? My husband is a big man.
Auntie B, we are not big. We are not big. We are not lie. So is it abroad? If it is in Nigeria, it's a boy. For this abroad, Auntie B, no. No. That's why I always say that I thank God I married my own
foundation, Brother Ben.
Listen
to me. It's foundation. It all starts from how you started the marriage and the relationship in the first place. That's how it starts. It is what a woman brings, the way you were treating her before you even got married. That's how she will continue. I have a video I'm going to release. I don't know whether it's tomorrow. I've recorded it already, and I will talk about how to teach people how to treat you. When you start doing odogu, you are doing odogu, you will continue to do odogu. Oh.
Auntie B. Don't come all over you. We not do nothing.
Hey, Shema, you don't
No. Please, we are begging our women now, because honestly speaking, we need to give our sisters credit. Women will come here, they will go to school, they will still take care of the house, take care of the children, do everything. But just like people are saying in the comment, that faulty foundation sometimes makes some women not want to, like,
the kind of women you are choosing. When you choose those kind of women who only see you as a paycheck, they only married you because of taking care of themselves and their family. Their money is their money. Your money is our money. We'll talk. Let's talk let's talk on WhatsApp, and we'll come up with we'll talk about it. I'm not running away from it alone. But
thank you,
you know, the problem, I know what the problem is.
Auntie B.
Brother, hey, welcome, Jare. I don't know. Maybe you go help me.
In fact,
whether they go pick something.
Auntie B, no worry. Hold on. You know, say if man talk to man go understand.
I trust you. Come.
So may you wait first. You know, I joined this topic late, but as I did, thank God I just joined at the right time. Your last 5 statements, you finish that question that was raised by Brother Ben, 100%. But I want to emphasize on this. Please just give me the floor for 3 minutes.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you, if you are under my voice listening to this, any man out there, what Auntie B have just said now is 100% true. If you have already made that mistake, it's difficult to amend in marriage. Here is the thing. You know, most times marriage is a continuation of how we take dates. How were we operating before even the marriage? For instance, 99%, nobody say assumption, but I'm telling you, it's human nature. If while you are dating your wife, for instance, even though you are the head of the family, you go for somebody where we say, even your birthday go still buy you gifts. I don't know if that makes sense. Not bringing that notion like, say, I am the head, I am whatever, Odogu. You will not look for your level. You will be in America. You go and be dating one small girl. I'm not saying you cannot date from somewhere. So you are taking 100% responsibility, training the family of that girl, convincing them that you are Odogu in America, right? You are feeding them. When you marry, you will continue in the same light, oh, my brother. You not go conflict change for inside marriage. You have other men around you already working, who are looking for, not because of their money, but you know that this one at least iron sharpens iron. When the Bible says 2 is better than 1, now they tell you now. So that's what I'm saying. Because the reason why, because my gender, most of us came with that mentality that for a woman to be submissive, you have to control everything. So you are looking for the one that will tell you truth. So she's not using you. See the way Auntie B put it just now. She's a woman. Some women are just going to a girl, not because she has bad intention, but I just love you because you are a financial bank to her. So how will you change it in marriage? So it's going to continue like that. For instance, I learned so much in this Obodo Yibo family forum. When I'm not putting my business out there, when I wanted to settle down, I had many options. Okay, I had the document to bring 120-something years old. I'm 40-something. Okay, I look at my options. Now this age, I won't come to become papa to one small girl. Because at the end of the day, what am I trying to say? I look at my options. Yeah, there's positive. Yeah, there's negative. You know? So at the end of the day, when I went for my option, it's best known to me, right? As of today, if me and my wife want to travel somewhere, as I'm talking to you now, I believe it's my responsibility. Sometimes, before I use my bank card to pay, she don't already pay that thing. I'm telling you the truth.
Brother Ben, Rora just marry a woman that can match him.
Yeah.
He married a medical doctor.
You know?
Medical doctor of America. And
they're going to fear. They'll say this one not. They'll say this one not the year word.
This pharmacy, I don't want. Now go
marry. Village, and let me tell you one secret, my brothers.
Your ego and you
yes, and my brothers.
You just
My
start.
brothers, let me tell you one secret. I have noticed that when women also invest in relationship, they secure that relationship more. You see that woman you are scared of, that you said she will not listen. If you are able to woo her and win her, and in that relationship, as far as you are investing and she's still investing, I'm telling you the truth, it's very difficult for that woman to small thing go vex am. That one, when you go carry, you won't do like say you be odogu. Nobody said you not do odogu, but you are giving false representation. Are you hearing me now? Auntie B have said it. You cannot go and carry somebody, and at the end of the day, you not expect that person to help his or her family. Are you all right? Are you there? So what am I trying to say? Even those that have, we help our families too as well. But again, two is better than one. The one already here, he already know the system. You already know the situation.
If you join if you have an income,
yes,
you are
ma'am.
a professional. You marry a professional in America.
Thank you. In America.
And tell me what you are not going to do.
400K don't complete. 400K household. 400K.
No, but they go leave those ones. They go say, this one.
400K. What did I want buy? Mona tell me what did I want buy this America.
Now you go pay. You will pay the parents' house rent. You pay the school fees of all.
Yes, so.
You carry all the family responsibility.
Yes, so.
Yes, so. America, or even if she's America already, all those ones will be saying, you know, they value. They will cross.
Yes. What be say the woman get bad at all? Now the situation where you choose. Even the woman they do that thing, she might not have bad at. Now the situation. See, you know that sometimes money don't hide itself. B and B. So what am I trying to say? If you are here in America, you don't already get woman here. The woman they collect 60K, 40K, whatever. Like Brother Ben said now. You know carry on. You they go look for the one where there's zero ratio. That's zero ratio.
You never even get social security. Now.
Thank you. Now you even if you want to buy mobile phone, now you go pay for SIM card. Not the truth now. You go pay tire.
What do you want to talk now? Okay, talk.
So that percentage what they talk, I don't believe in now. Do you know why, Auntie B? That percentage is nonsense. Do you know why? That percentage is actually for people that are struggling and selfish. To be honest,
Samolu that raised the question. Talk say anyone who claims Odogu, you go pay 100% bill.
Thank you. So the truth of the matter is that if you make the right choice by default, I'm telling you the truth. By default, you see those ones where they struggle with percentage today. And to be, you know why? Because when they just start the relationship, she not they put anything that time because she not get. So thank you. So when she come to see her small money start to get. She don't start to work now. You walk at the tell her say, can they bring some percentage? When you reason her now, she never also for herself. So, but you know, when you start from the beginning like that, women, I know they try to support women, and they talk from the women when I don't see woman. If you make woman happy, before woman go send that money give you. Oh Lord, you not gonna believe you are. If a man say he wife not to give her money, you know they support her. Then you fair check. So check yourself as a man. You never be touch that woman for where he really sweet and now women be the highest payee. And they tell you, my fellow men, women are the highest payee. They will go to any length as far as you make them happy.
You know, so we protect waiting be our own.
That's what I'm saying now. As far as you make them happy. So anybody when they come, they talk say you won't go to use that. They put as I did now. My wife, what they talk now, for instance, I know he check, I know they say with nothing. And they do my they do your own. But at will, she they support. You know what is at will? At will. You know what to be at will? At will is the best. At will. And anybody where I get at will, they will do something for you. They will surprise you.
And because you are treating her well, brother B, God will bless
yes,
you.
now.
God forbid, if you ever have
sometimes I go wash plates too. I go support. I'm gonna talk that area because
you know
yes, now we know they cook. You understand? So at the end of the day, sometimes you will support her. You just take her by shock. When I don't finish everything, you don't go back to that kitchen. Don't look and say, this woman don't work today, tire. You don't clean the dishes. Sometimes you don't mop the ass. You keep doing it. Sometimes she go hear the smell. She say, before you know, go come back. All those shirts, jeans. Shoe, she'll just change that for you. It could be a joke. Now you go with the return say, when did you buy all this? Please, this one self is too much. I don't get 3 leg of this shoe. That color, don't worry, change. You can't smile. Even if they pay B for house, they pay 100% B. All those small area waiting for they support you. You will get balance. Not the bad part say, if man just carry woman, go reach pass now you they buy. Hey, Jesus is Lord. You never see that kind of thing. So, my brothers and my sisters, if you be man, you already made that mistake. At this point, the only remediation for you is this. Not just talk percentage, not they accuse her. Settle down, just open up. If you don't feel like to her, just tell her, say, babe, Mo will look this matter. Mo talk the truth. See my money. At the end of the day, all my money don't finish. Credit card debt won't kill your.
You won't kill my enemy. You don't kill the
Thank
enemy.
you. You won't kill your enemy.
Security, go to do Odogu for Nigeria.
Go to do Odogu. Just beg them. When you beg them, finish. When you beg them, she'll just look you like this. Not because you can't use attack. I they use all my money. You know they use their money. No, don't do that, please. Just settle down. Open up. No use shame. Some men, they're not gay. They still a shame for their wife. Then they hide account balance. Maybe the woman for not laugh you.
Rabio, I go buy you for America. I go better confess.
You have to confess.
Rabio, make I tell you something. God will bless you.
Thank you, man.
God gave us to you guys as a helpmates. Now helper will be.
That's it.
When you want help, you say no need help. I don't go leave you. You say you don't need help. Now what you Odogu they talk without Odogu say you don't need help.
You don't need help.
I go use my money do something else.
And yes, now. Yes.
Rabio, you know see the answer.
Yeah, I get it. Brabio is absolutely correct. I agree with what he said. I just have one question for Brabio.
Okay, go ahead. Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yeah, so beautiful. And this is what I support to. That's why I started by talking about transparency and the fact that the man should be patient and be ready to even spend everything he has without waiting for the woman. But yes, I want to ask you is this, Brabio. Do you know all these things until you are in a new marriage now?
Oh, to be honest, I know all these things from the beginning. You know why? I'll tell you why. You see, my brother, I have said it that in life, if you no matter how you want to move on, whether you marry Niger or you marry foreigner, because the reason I want to put this out there now, because what I've experienced in the past, even with that a Nigerian person. See, if just take it like this, if you have friends, for instance, where they try, anytime you do better, you get better gift. True of us, my brother. So it's the law of nature. So you, when you are in America and you know your level, say you never did that self-sufficient, why go and add more worries to your problem? That is my question here. You don't understand. So definitely you are in America and you know your income bracket rate. You don't calculate them with normal household. You don't you never even bring woman, you they struggle. You know they feel travel, you know they feel do some kind of things. You they work 69 or 70 hours per week. You never even marry. You won't go marry on top. You can't go marry jobless person join body. My brother think now. You where they go war, you never already know, say you don't already die before the war starts. So the point is that it's a natural law. You understand? So before I marry, I already knew.
Of course he knows. That's why he chose.
Yes.
He knows.
Yes, I already knew.
See, Rabbi, it starts from how you choose. And you brother, you are in a privileged position because none of they propose, none of they
right. Yes.
So if you choose wrong, now you choose wrong. Women sometimes we don't get choice. We feel a mistake or we feel all disregard what you want because of pressure, family, age, and all those things. But brothers, una get now the privilege una get as a man. You they choose. So if you choose wrong, it's not from the relationship.
Yes, now.
Anything where you start, I do that with Sharon. Anything where you start, now so you go continue.
That's how go take continue.
If they give you boxers shots for birthday, you go collect boxers tire. Maybe next year you go add tie joiner.
Now so
year you add
nothing go change.
You go add socks joiner. So you just say they collect boxers shot tomorrow. You can say carry me travel. Why you no buy ticket? Carry me go.
Thank you.
Vegas. Which Las Vegas?
Brother Ben, you remember that thing where you dey go dey talk here? Even a rich man, for instance, he like gifts. Sure, you know, even gifts he can afford. Let me tell you, even though as I am here, I don't want to make it personal, but I use it as an example. Even if you are self-sufficient, nobody say you even need the woman money. But nothing amazes somebody. Say, as a man, you get children for this America. Even though now what you go still do, for instance, before you reach us, nobody say they can't wait for you because your wife said he still gets. He say, okay, this is an emergency. This pampers for this picking. May they quickly go buy it. I don't know whether you understand me. As you come there, you see and you say, babe, let me wire your account more money. You know, nothing that annoy me past. Another like to get friends with the one kind is $5. You go dey ask me, Alpha, you get 5 there. So what am I trying to say? Look for somebody.
Look for somebody
You know,
that will
Auntie
compliment
B,
you. No, they look for
they
best
will
way you
compliment
under
you,
your
not be
habit
say
where
you
you want
need person.
control. Now best way
Thank
go
you.
compliment
And even this
you.
person compliment you,
Where
so
go help your
and they
life,
will
where go help your
respect pass. So
destiny.
if I dey tell you the truth, my brother, this one say they compliment you, now they respect pass. You know why? If
Yes.
somebody respects you out of pretense and condition, that is not a respect. Are you hearing me? Let me tell you something. If a poor man is my friend and is respecting me because he's poor, that man is not respecting me. That person
It's
is already
respecting what you can
respecting
give
me
him.
out of
What you can
condition.
give him. Yes.
Thank you. The day when that poor man will see money, he go tell me my life story.
You don't
He go say, what he said. But what am I?
Brother Ben, you see, rich man no get everybody like person where you get money, where they give them money.
Exactly.
Where they try, not be say you must get like me. Thank you. No, you
No,
must
if
not
you
get
dey
like
bring-
me, but you still they try.
So, men, when they complain, when you start to talk about this 50-50, now, Samolu, even the Samolu when start the topic of percent itself, you don't pipe, you don't talk again.
No,
You
Auntie
don't
B,
talk again.
No, you don't understand that. Now the
Now,
point in they go.
foundation
No, now the
is
point
the
in they go, but he
foundation.
don't understand that now.
Yeah.
He don't understand that now. Say it must be
Just
at will.
choose the right person. Then you don't need to have all this nonsense talk.
The right person.
80%, 50%. After all, you earn 100,000.
Me and my wife not share B for us, so we not share any B. How can we share B? We not share B. It's my responsibility as I dey run now. So thanks for I can't don't run the one way I supposed to run. I just say okay, thanks, babe. You understand what I'm trying to say? Finish. Not be say na this thing. It did the two sides, small. Now they do this thing. Now is why you see this divorce they come. So why the divorce they come now? Because that one when not they used to this thing before. When you come enter, you don't come, you come with the mindset, say now you want to do everything. Now income still born for you. You do this, you do that, you walk, you know they walk. You just come, you say, go do part of the jam for me. You just come, you say, go turn this. You know, see, the one when they compliment you, bros, I swear down. Now they respect pass. Just that they respect men, not the same. I don't know if you understand. Their respect, many men, not the same. My wife today cannot buy anything, not be saying me conditioner without calling me. Not me on this one. Now, even if you want buy things, even if you want buy things with her own money, she go still call me.
My head is
I'm telling you, for her own money, you know why? Because our mentality not come from poverty mentality of they bring up from Nigeria in not quit in a night they see dollar. Do you understand my point?
So now
Because they had money, what do you want money for?
So that kind of person go figure out what tell you. How?
Auntie B,
For what?
Auntie B and Brabio, you are absolutely correct. Everything you said, you are correct. But maybe you're not getting my point a little bit here. You see,
okay, let me get you more.
That's why I said Auntie B must do another show, because me, I like where we did learn like this so much. Auntie B must do another show.
Oh, of course, yes.
Okay, we'll set them up then. Time don't go.
Yes.
People set them up.
Okay, good.
They go set another ring light. Auntie B, another ring light. They go set the ring light. Auntie B. Auntie B, the ring light. I bet hold on 1 minute. The title you go give and make them for understand. Is it right? Is it right to define a percentage financial contribution in marriage, or allow your partner to do what they can do at will, assist you at will? That is the difference here. Do you understand? Is it right to come and tell your wife, say, you bring 30, me bring 20, me bring 60, whatever they want to do? Or is it best for you as a man, as the head of your house, to know that it's your responsibility, okay, first of all, to take and define your ass financially, whereas your wife can support you at will? Because that at will is just the best thing. I'm telling you, at will. At will.
That house is what is buying my brother for abroad, though.
Which thing?
They just start. They never buy. They just start. They are buying. Still long. They walk till they won't faint. You know, Uncle Brabadi go tell us all the time how he take the press. He go the iron in wife uniform. They massage. How many times for this platform?
Now, so now.
They massage the wife leg. They massage the wife body.
What did they talk?
When she come back from work. You now go carry like this.
I go come house. A woman go give me 5 shirts. I go back home for me. I know wash plate for her. Why do what? No, just think now. I go do what to go make her peace. Say,
when you they look for somebody to control, you see all this. You say, "Oh, but don't you women? They're too TI. Hey, they're too why? This one not gonna respect me." You want to control everything, because you want them to be financially dependent on you. That's why you will bring somebody that from Nigeria. You want trainer to be nurse, so like going to give you.
You want trainer? Not truth.
No me blow. I don't tell my mother, man, you can go back to school.
No, that one I don't man. Everybody go improve themselves. That will not be the issue. But your objective,
culture, when you want people to be dependent, you create a dependency in your family. Because remember, you are the man, you are the head of the family, you are the leader, and you already create a dependency from even courtship. Then she go continue to depend. What are you complaining about? You created it. This is what you've cultivated that to be.
Right.
To be depending on you, because you don't want somebody that is financially independent, because you'll say, this one not gonna respect me.
You go Nigeria. The young girl where you go carry, you know, say you like her because say she be nurse, she be mumu. She don't already know now. Say so now who you want to use now you define. So when market for oppress a criminal man, now you trust be that one. Okay, when they go Nigeria go look for the woman, why don't they carry anyone? They go they ask, are you a nurse? Are you a this thing? You want carry woman come? You want carry woman come here? You want to can do slave? Then you want come on top of that one? You call the climber. You go cook. You go come do ask girl. Come carry money they give you. Now truth.
Make Auntie set them up. Let's have this conversation, please. We are not head of the home anymore. I beg. We go wash plates. We are not head of state.
Men don't denounce it. You saying they denounce head, she be not be head again. We are be head again. You want to be tail? You want to be neck?
I be bottom. Bring money. Bring money. My brothers are dying in Obodo.
Bring money. Your brothers now waiting now. Now waiting they go market go. You go fit talk about that. Raben, when you talk like you go make me laugh. You the advocate for your brothers, but you in your own home, you fit talk say that waiting you the experience with that.
No, we have to teach them. That's why
no. Answer me now, because I know say you they hustle. You are a workaholic. You they work, but I know say your wife too. And can you tell me that you are experiencing? Say your wife they do percentage.
We don't do percentage or anything like that. Just like Brabio said.
You just house the day when I buy house. The way when I say buy house, you don't forget. Forget that story.
We don't do all of that, but Auntie B, you know we are not the same. People are different. And
Brabe, you know why they say be careful for this topic? Brabe, let me tell you something. If you look, because I know you very well, but people might misunderstand you because of the social voice. If you look this comment section, for instance, from where I can see, you can even see somebody called Ikeme Funa, even wrote something upon all the. I know upon all the lessons what they teach here. People know they on that. People will not listen. So tomorrow. Thank you. Now you go to complain. I have said it and I keep saying it here. Women when get where they support, woman will respect you, go respect you, regardless. I tell you the truth. I'm not going to explain my family here. Trust me. I have always said to you that listen, as a man, just have the mindset. Put yourself in that woman condition. Just imagine, say you are married, okay? You are the woman, and everything for this house, every work where you did this house. Now let you the do one. That man go just cross leg for table. They go serve him. He go watch TV. He go put pants for one corner. He smell bossa throw for one corner. You know they do anything. Then children go do something for grant. You know go even support. Just think, say now you be the woman. Example. And that man, you are not gaining financially from him. Tell me, all those house rent where they pay or mortgage, not be the woman you tell they do favor. In case if you don't know. All those ones now, wait till you go still pay, even if now let you did ass. So you just know now. So if you take your wife to do all this asset and all this kind of thing, even if she don't bring money, said you're supposed to buy a gift every week for that work. Join the money when they give you. Otherwise, you not be a dogu. So if you the parent, he said now because I don't hear somebody before tell me. He said because now the parent now be a dogu. I said you are not a dogu anything. Who rent it? That rent is still cover your head for the house. So the only way you can do a dogu to a woman, no be say you they pay rent or mortgage, no be say now you they provide the food where you still they eat for inside where she they cook. Now say, before you say you be a dogu for Yankee, the real dogu where you say you bring woman from Nigeria, that woman go sit down and say this my husband, may God bless her. You go get nothing less than like 20K for one service account where you give her ATM. Say all the extra thing, not be house matter, all those extra things. Let's say you go more, you just see one better leggings where you like, strike this card, use 2K, 3K side. No, go use $50, you go they call them. $50 why don't put to pay light bill? Wait till this one go kill me, before I wake up, you don't go use $50. Yeah, you call yourself Odogu. You be dirty Odogu. Don't be joke. So the point here is that we already know, say to attain such a level here is not impossible, but very, very difficult. That is why we have said that this abroad, we all agree, man, this is Obodoyibo TV. Any topic they talk here, somebody in Nigeria might not get it. Yes. That's why sometimes if I see some comment and if we say those people, maybe they see in Nigeria. If we have traveled, now we they talk to ourselves. Obodoyibo people talk to Obodoyibo people. That's why this channel is called Obodoyibo TV. The idea you will give on this channel, you know, if you go talk on Nigeria platform, people will consider you weak. But the truth is, in the Obodoyibo, we are all struggling. That is the truth. So therefore, you must understand that in the Obodoyibo, your wife not get ass help. Your wife not get sister who they can stay in house. Your wife not get mama who they can stay in house. You know get sense? You know they think? You know they think? I did this abroad. I mean they drive myself. For Nigeria, I never use key to start my car before I book all this abroad. I had drivers. I had car rental companies. I employ 3 drivers. I have personal one to myself. So what are we not saying? Can you not tell me I get people who go ready to come stay my house for free, just made them for seafood they chop, but not in the abroad. In the abroad, yeah, you support somebody. Even if you do not complain, you know they watch, be sensitive. Be very sensitive to your environment. Just they look and say, this woman, as I just come, I just give me food. Before I even carry the plate, I'll just get to carry my plate, go drop there by myself. I don't need to cross my leg.
I need a lawyer. I need a lawyer. I see Samulu comment. I need a lawyer.
Oh my God, brother Ben, I beg, don't make me laugh. Samolu don't you under the bus. This is real politics. Samolu, you are a typical Yoruba man. You know, you start something, finish. Then no, carry the matter for head. Now you tell us say you don't send them to the PRO.
You see?
I'm saying, man of prestige, now cruise and cash. I created that formula for Jack Parisine that keeps having people that keep having financial problems in their marriage. It's not absolute. I know send Ben to be PRO.
Oh, I don't love that for you.
They said Samolu don't put you under the oh Jesus. Okay. Braben. Oh no mind Samolu. Samolu say no sense. But it's created a very good conversation because people actually did that WhatsApp group. And you know what? Wait till just with my belly and wait till be just the talk now in terms of everything what we already know. What will they learn for here? And I think I just talk say this thing is about foundation. Japa people that are coming abroad, yes, that's a new angle to it because a lot of people they japa now, but they gotta learn. This is not Nigeria, okay? So the rules of engagement in marriage is different.
Yeah.
But the one when they talk about things now about the Odogu or fake Odogu, where they go Nigeria, they pretend to be Odogu, you can't marry finish. Come here. And you cry say, we don't work, we don't tire to work, she know they bring money, now be you be Odogu.
Adibi, you know my Igbo title. Like I tell you,
brotherhood in the Potopoto.
My Igbo title is Ifomengboji 1 of Fondo. But you see this Baolu, we they remove Baolu for brotherhood.
Samolu, I put you in the Potopoto. Brotherhood in the Potopoto.
Potopoto. That's all now.
Oh my
God. Oh dear.
No, Atibi, I like how Brother Ben put that, and on a very serious note to Auntie B, what Brother Ben said, the way he put that thing, Auntie B, true life story. One of my friends, not be saying a factory work, but now inside factory, this they work for a long time. He married, come from Niger. This guy they do overtime, like say tomorrow, not day. Everything where they the house now. Ordinary care job when the wife they do, where they go do care, care now, normal care, right?
Yes,
Yes. So he himself now, because now he fight for the wife come here. So he still use the same passport, whatever, carry mama come. His mama did their house, right? So his mama did their house now, because his mama and I go take care of children when he and the wife go work, right? But now he walk past inside the matter. Guess what, Auntie B? True life story. That boy hear this thing go say, now me to talk about, but nobody know his name. Guess what happened? At the end of the day, he can't complain, say, Your wife does have to make some money for care now. Now you know say all the family get problem. Now comes and say, okay, you know say this problem they wait before. When you go carry person for Nigeria come. So the family of that woman, they don't already believe say their daughter don't go abroad.
Yes.
So go see them.
It's a meal ticket for your family.
Yes. Yes. Now, what can make matter worse on TV? May see the thing that say no be juju be that. The guy now, that's why I don't feel talking here, but I don't know whether you remember the same person. The guy now, I never knew just last year. Now his wife they talk say, bro, see you don't know say your wife, my husband will be your perceived friend, say he go marry person for Nigeria, he don't get one picking with her. I say what? I called the husband. This time why they tell you so. I said what? I said you don't be my friend, because if you are my friend, there's no way you will do such thing. I know they are aware. What am I trying to say? You they run from financial challenge for America. You the same Nigeria when you go carry person come to do what? You went to Nigeria, you still go pregnant another woman there for Abuja, where don't born one for you. So Auntie B, when Auntie B they try to tell you say
you don't complicate, you don't like peace. That person
some people, some men, now they use their own hand, put themselves for the suffer and problem where they do. The reason I'm saying this, all these things when Auntie B they advice here, she don't talk on time without number. If you make the right choices, trust me, even that over time what they do, before you know it, now your wife will tell you, say, what's the difference? We can do this, we can do that.
I enjoy spending time with you.
Thank you. You know? No, say they walk like horse, they eat like frog. What kind of nonsense?
You are right, brother.
You got the person belly again. You never solve the one where they have.
The one where the regret where they hand. Me no, you know this thing where we say you did one kind of time where we say Nigeria not too many. Do you understand? You know, and through church or something, somebody can just introduce you to somebody. You can't say no, not say no. One day my wife asked me, say, will you call that person your friend? I said, God forbid. God forbid. How can I call him my friend? My wife said, okay, because if you call him your friend, the man know whether or not the same rope. What nonsense? Thank you. How can you? Now I tell my wife, I say, he know for a man, say, we not get that relationship rich. Go call people come use phone, they call me, tell me, say you. The wife shock now. When we put the cup for 3 way, the wife shock. I tell the guy, say, for this one what you do, not be say because of your decision as a man, no, but somebody where they are lack come my house, right? At the end of the day, under my nose as a man, you did this, made this decision. You give him my belly for 9 months. You never mentioned it. You went to Nigeria. And that particular journey, what did pay me pass Auntie B? That particular journey where this boy go to that wedding. Coincidentally, that December period, I went to Nigeria.
Missionary journey. Yoruba say road where person pass way good. Now he go again.
Now the girl for Abuja post wedding for Facebook. Now go tell and say, do you know you are in America now with this picture and your wife here? Even this your wife, even if now America they do now, don't get paper ready. He can report you. You don't go enter polygamy. More suffer. More suffer for this guy. So all these men, when they go to overtime, they kill yourself for something. Do all this nonsense. You go use overtime to mete odogun.
Rabio, that Niger wife na alakuba buruku.
The wife you go blame. Nobody carry left go Nigeria go meet that one. So
thank you. You don't go lie to that. Thank you. It doesn't go lie to that one too. Yeah. The same thing we do with the other one. You don't go lie with him. Now tell and say this your US passport, they deceive you. Because if you go Nigeria now, any small you don't flash up for all those guys. Once you bump for me now, you're a citizen. I say, okay, citizen. Okay.
Auntie B, please. Auntie B, let us have this discussion.
You still get mouth to talk for this matter.
I still get mouth because we are teaching now. Men need to learn. Right. See how many things Brabio has pointed out now. There are some men that don't know all this why. To be frank, you know, just like you said, me myself personally, I don't experience all these things, but I see people all the time, especially my gender, that they are in trouble because of finance. They don't know how to handle their women. They don't know how to cooperate with their women, how to praise her. They don't even know how to treat her in a way that she go, like Brabio said, only her go open her bank account, bring money when you need. So we have to do the topic so people can.
Let me tell you something. Okay, we'll go do them. No wala.
Yes,
don't worry, we'll go do them.
Yes, man.
And
please,
we'll go do them.
To all the young guys, Oyekachi, I'll just tell you this. Just like I tell my friends, my single young boys here all the time that I say I have one girl for the girl. I don't promise that. I tell you guys all this time. We have female engineers, doctors, pharmacists all over the place in US. If you cannot get one, what is wrong with you?
Braben, You know that with the fan meetup where we do for Houston. Most of the ladies when they come there, that are single, the list for there now RN.
Yes. Thank you. They're all doing well. They're all doing well. Our Nigerian men, not they see them. No sense.
And they ask all of that.
Correct women.
What do you do? And they ask them.
They go say that they fear women, yeah. No sense.
None of us fear the bill where they for America and
now women they fear. Correct single women, Auntie B. See better single women where they market for US. You dey here. You know, you got advantage. You got advantage over those boys where they Nigeria. You know, catch the year. You they go Nigeria, go rescue. Now wow. I don't understand though.
You know their excuses. Some of them were making excuses that it's their pride. Their pride, you know.
Which pride?
It's their character. It's their bad behavior. Treat a woman well, she'll be eating out of your hands.
And the most important thing, Auntie B, always add it. Always add it. Apart from the price, always add it. Say, even that one where they pretend follow you when they bring that pride, for instance. Not because you not get them. You need to understand. Make money perish in hand. What are you saying? If people are benefiting from you here and there, see, in Nigeria, poor man not the tell rich man truth to his face. It's a tradition. Sure, you know. Even if you are the most senseless rich man in your family, anything where you talk, everybody go say yes, sir. You know why? Because now you get that money. So therefore, the fact say you they follow that girl, they talk, they say that one lawyer. Maybe they tell them and say do this, you do one. Now because you now get it, so the one where they already get, where they follow you, they tell you say, oh no, why like this? Why not think like this? Now itself they show you not get change where won't change is that marriage. You not get change where won't change.
Brothers, yeah, to end this because we don't do 3 hours. In fact, tomorrow now I go do that show. Let's do it tomorrow. So that I not go to tape, we'll still remember. We'll do it tomorrow evening. Make I tell you something, brothers. Anytime you are dating somebody, you are dating a woman, and you are thinking of settling down, be thinking about her role, the primary role when God gives. Now, God create marriage, not be we, not be human being. And so you both smart, rich, where they invent everything. They don't create marriage. Now, God is the one that created marriage. And the primary reason when God creates marriage, he gave Eve to Adam to be a helper, to help you. He said, man, you need help. This is like what you did, so this life hard.
God bless you, Auntie B. Help me. Help me. You got to talk now, so you don't need help.
So if you get married, you think
for America here, you don't need help.
Auntie B, Odogu say no need help. You know you're to talk. God say you need help. Odogu say no need help.
In fact, when PK describes it, he talks say when he creates everything, he say good. God creates everything, say good. When he creates man, he say no, God say man no good. Say you need help. It is not good. He said that is the word. He said it is not good for a man to be alone.
Yes.
Create woman. He said she shall be called his Eve, his wife, bone of bone, flesh of flesh. So you go carry somebody when you know,
they'll just give tomorrow. No, they get themselves by the Auntie B. When I come meet you for the Auntie B, as I see those fine sisters, you know what they see? Money. I don't check.
That's all now.
If
people of Obodo, people of timber and caliber, you never see
when those ladies are doing. If you see what they are doing, any man will marry a good one. Oh Jesus! And they look with women and they say, God.
Yes, now.
My brothers don't. Where I go get?
Don't marry. You can't even they want that. Say to say you produce men.
Your life move from 0 to 100.
Yes, now. From point A to point B.
Value day, respect day. They get good career. They get
not let the idea where they will share with you, say, where they don't get for you.
I don't want. Now Nigeria, they want to go Nigeria. They declare.
They look for the one they want to install WhatsApp for. You don't understand?
Rich women everywhere.
They say this is my wife not sabi anything. They'll say this is my wife not sabi anything. I mean they install WhatsApp for her. They look for the one where they want control.
Ada, I beg, leave me. Ada, leave me. Oh, you be Igbo girl. Oh, better leave your brothers alone. You said your brother that came into the comment section the other time was telling us he's been married for 47 years. I can't wonder. Say, how old is he? Is he 90? Do we have 90-year-old here? Because he says he's been married for 47 years.
That one a 70 years old man. 70 years old man.
70-year-old man. Oh, Jesus. I want to go. Man of Prestige, I'm leaving. Oh, you are coming in now. You have 2 minutes.
Man of Prestige. You want to finish me?
All right. Make I leave now. I will listen behind.
And tomorrow, I bet we'll do and tomorrow. I don't feel laugh. It's how this show totally changed. You, are you liking? Please give us a thumbs up. Ola, you have 2 minutes. Welcome.
I just want to say, but I've been home market. That's all.
I did, Baba. I did. I want to finish me. I did. But we go talk the 50%, 50% tomorrow. We go talk them. We must
tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day. You guys, make we jam tomorrow. We're gonna
tomorrow now. Tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow. Let's do it
tomorrow. Brother Ben, no, how market?
Market no good at all. Everybody just won't finish me because of I say make una forgive my brothers. Make una forgive us. We go the open car door. Make una spend money. Still
women when we help una destiny. I don't want them. Una want look for liability up and down. Later you they complain. You never pay. You just start Odogu. You go pay till your bag go break. You just start. You go get 4 jobs for that America. Oh, team can. Brother Ben, thank you.
Good night. Good night.
Tomorrow. Yes. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh, Jesus. You see why I like the live stream? They totally take a life of their own. We're talking about married women sharing their experience and saying what they thought they knew. Oh, my God. How it totally changed from that to talking about 50-50 and percentage. Samolu, it was you that changed our show, but we enjoyed it. Thank you so much, everybody. Film guy said, Ataya, 70-year-old man, they won't understand why their daughters are rejecting their marriage models because they saw that their moms suffer. They want differently. Yeah. If you want to, there's a saying that if you want to do things differently, people are trying to do connection here. You want me to connect you to Sister Faith? Faith is a beautiful girl. You will like Faith. How much are you going to pay me? You need to pay me first. I don't connect like that. DM me on Instagram and I will charge you because these girls, I don't roll with women that don't have value. All my girls, all our girls here that follow me, they are women of timber and caliber. You see as Brother Bio, after all these years on this platform, Brother Bio hit a jackpot. Chai! My head swell. My head swell. You see as Brother Bio hit jackpots? We do here every day with the talk relationship, this relationship. Now Brother Bio just rora suffering. He just suffering, carry a leg, go eat jackpots. Today now, they talk my wife, he's happy, he's fulfilled, life is good. Do you want to be like Brad Bill? You want to be like Bill? Okay, hit me up on Instagram. If you want to make pay me first and I introduce you to Faith. Faith is such a gorgeous, beautiful girl. She's so pretty. We have women of substance here. Helpmates. When God say, woman, helpmates, una son, I don't want help. Okay. Anyway, tomorrow we'll pick this up. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Did you enjoy this? Did you have a good laugh? Yeah. And you learned something? Okay. Then give us a thumbs up. Definitely give us a thumbs up. Brotherhood in the Potopoto. Now the sisterhood win tonight. You see, Brother Ben always makes me laugh the way he gets emotional when rich man matter. I never see person where they this, when they say bro code, but no, they play with them. Brother Ben say they look for women where they're going to stop WhatsApp for. WhatsApp. You see they look for you go. Oh, you're looking for who to install WhatsApp for? Okay, you are a man. God made you a man for a reason. You are the one there. Now you get to choose. So you will choose. You choose the wrong one. You can't complain. They disturb our life. It is well, Ungo Beast. I didn't see you since, but you're dashing me spat out now. God will bless you. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you tomorrow night. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, like, and share this video. God bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you don't pay me, don't ask me any question. Information will cost you. Anything that has value has to cost you money. You know that, right? Okay. But no, tomorrow evening, no, don't fail. Make sure you come. We'll go reason this matter. I love you guys. Thank you. Have a good evening. Subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Live with Natsu. Hey, thank you. Cup of tea. Oh yeah. Thank you, my love. See you tomorrow night. I appreciate you. Minor Prestige, join us tomorrow. You'll be in the panel. All right. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow night. We'll continue this conversation tomorrow. Bye, guys. Love you. Bye-bye. Move on. What? Have I ended it?